Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Gap Year Diaries. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ryme. I'm 22 and I'm currently solo backpacking across Southeast Asia for a few months during my gap year, documenting every adventure along the way. In today's episode, we're leaving the island life behind and heading to the north of Thailand, exploring Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Pai, and Chiang Rai, all solo. If you saw my previous vlog, you'll know that solo traveling has been a little rough lately and I haven't been feeling my best, so we're changing the pace, heading north and hoping to get my groove back. I really hope that you'll enjoy this vlog. If you did, don't forget to let me know and subscribe for more traveling vlogs. Without further ado, let's go. We're in Bangkok. I wanted a fast-paced life and Bangkok definitely gave it to me. It was such a huge city. I started my day by taking a grab to see some street art. I just got the khao sao. Guys, khao sao is quickly becoming one of my favorite dishes here. It's a dish from northern Thailand, so good. After lunch, I went to a mall because it was literally so hot outside, so I needed a little respite from the heat. And I got my first Thai milk tea. I then went to this skincare shop and it kind of reminded me of Olive Young in Korea. I got a few face masks for my travels. Then I went to Lumpini Park and headed home. This is my first real night in Bangkok. Today I just walked around and I'm heading to Chinatown now to see the night market. I'm really excited. Guys, I was blasting Tate McRae's new album in whole right there, so the mood was good. But I arrived in Chinatown and started looking at the different stalls. Bangkok's Chinatown is one of the biggest in the world. It's so lively. I tried a bunch of dishes and all of them were so good. Oh my god, this is the first meal of the night. Guys, honestly, look at me. You can leave me here. I'm having the time of my life. I'm good. This is the second dish. I ended the night with some ice cream and took the metro home. Taking the metro home honestly made me so happy. I'm really excited to be back in the city life. Hi guys, so I'm at this restaurant and it's supposed to be one of the best pad thai in Bangkok, which I'm really excited for because I don't have time. So I'm really excited to try it. Walking around that area, seeing all the temples and the scenery was so peaceful and serene. I grabbed a matcha at the foxhole, which was really good, and took some time to journal there. Lately, I've been in my head a lot. I'm a little over 6 weeks into my trip, so not even halfway, and ever since my sister left, it's been hard to feel the same excitement, but that's why I'm taking things slow, trying to get my energy back. So I didn't film that much, and I'm so sorry during my time in Bangkok because I was just resting for a bit. My time in Bangkok ended up being really restorative. I spent my days resting, appreciating the city without filming everything. I just forced myself to focus on the present instead of expecting anything, and it really helped me feel excited again about the north of Thailand and everything ahead. For my last night in Bangkok, I went to the famous rooftop. Look at this view, it was absolutely gorgeous and the vibe there was just so nice, especially guys because I was actually celebrating. I got some really exciting news that day for next year and I can't wait to share it with you guys soon. So I was celebrating that night and it was just so fun. I have the best memory of that night. It felt like the perfect end to my Bangkok chapter. This hotel literally has a 7-hour front door. Hi everyone, so we're about to go on the night bus to Chiang Mai. We're officially leaving Bangkok and we're heading for like a 10-hour bus ride, but it's a sleeper bus so we should be fine. Honestly, let's see how it goes. It's a VIP bus. I'd heard so much about night buses in Southeast Asia, but this was my very first time taking one, so I was really excited. The bus ended up being so luxurious and comfortable that I slept through the entire night, so I would really recommend that.
Okay guys, I look so tired, but I've slept actually so well on that bus and we're officially in Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai is such a cute city. I stayed in the old town and I would really recommend doing that because then you can visit everything by foot and sometimes visiting the temples that day. It was really beautiful and peaceful. For lunch, I ate at a restaurant and had Hainanese chicken, which was really good. Later, I grabbed a matcha, rested for a bit because I arrived a little too early that morning and I definitely didn't get enough sleep. But I honestly was feeling so much better by then.
Hello everyone, so this is my second day here in Chiang Mai. I'm renting this bike today from the hostel. The hostel is actually super nice. It's called the Lullaby Hostel and it's really nice. But I'm renting this bike and I'm just gonna go around. Yesterday I kind of went through the old town and today I just want to see the outside of the old town.
Guys, that was such a cute plan, but the reality ended up being quite different. The bike was just not working and I was struggling so much, guys. I genuinely don't know who was pushing who. I was going so slow and I was putting all of my energy into that bike, and yet I was the slowest person out there, so I didn't end up seeing much, and I swear at some point I really thought about abandoning that bike. Anyways, after resting for a bit, I went to the weekend market. Chiang Mai is very known for those weekend markets. We're literally the best thing. You have so many different stalls. You could honestly find anything there. It had so many delicious foods, plus unique handmade clothes and accessories. It was really vibrant and fun, and I kept wishing that I didn't have to limit myself because of my backpack, because the clothes and the items there, they were just so cool, and I wanted to bring
Okay, so I just bought like a bunch of handmade crocheted headphones from this lady, and she was super sweet and she had so many different like colors and stuff. So yeah, it's got a mango shake thing. And you both have to try.
I went to visit some more temples with a couple of girls that I met at my hostel. I would really recommend that hostel. It was super social and it felt so nice to meet other travelers after being on my own for a bit. So we visited a few temples and they were so beautiful. We walked in the city as well and got some brownies.
I don't know if you see on social media people searching for it.
Later that night, I went back to the weekend market with them at a different location. And again, it was so cool. The food there is incredible and I bought some souvenirs for my family. And then we went back to the hostel.
Sun drying. Some Michelin starred outside. A video of me trying this for my family. It's spicy. It's really spicy, but it's good.
For my last day in Chiang Mai, I decided to take a Thai cooking class, and guys, it was incredible. We went to the market before and then to this farm. The class lasted 5 hours. It was so long. We cooked so many dishes.
And the police pass you, who teach you, you from Chiang Mai. I don't know you.
My sessions of learning how to cook chicken pot pie. I just went to the garden and saw the
I haven't cooked since the beginning of my trip, which is kind of crazy, but honestly, it is always cheaper and easier to just go to a restaurant instead of buying all the ingredients and carrying them around. It felt really nice to cook again, especially in that context, and learn how to make so many different dishes. Get to learn so much about the culture. And the stations were organized in a way that I felt that I was in a cooking show, and because everything kind of had to be cooked quickly on the wall, the pressure was high. I wanted that dish to taste perfect. We learned how to make a spring roll, pad thai, curry, even made the curry paste ourselves, tom yum. You could choose between so many dishes that you wanted to make. Just it was so nice. Our instructor was so kind as well, so it was really nice. Cooking class are honestly the best thing when you're traveling because you're literally paying for the food that you're gonna eat later, so it's amazing. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I had so much fun at the cooking class, and it was such a nice end to my time in Chiang Mai. I absolutely love Chiang Mai. I think it's one of my
You
favorite
have no
cities in
energy.
Thailand.
My technique, what I like to do, I think about my ex, the worst one, yeah. Why, look at his face. And then you feel good, you feel relieved.
I left the next day for Pai, and Pai was definitely one of the cities that I was the most skeptical about because I've just heard so much about it, so many different things. It's branded as this kind of backpacker's paradise, which isn't always my thing, so I was a bit skeptical about it. And also, I found out about burning season when I arrived in the north of Thailand. I had no idea it was this thing. I was a bit worried because it would affect the rest of my trips. I'm heading to Laos next, so we'll see. But my first day, I just grabbed breakfast and journaled.
So I just finished getting some, like you can see, some passport pictures of me. My necklace wasn't right on the picture, so that's a bit annoying, but these are my picture for my visas in Laos and Cambodia. Really inexpensive. It was like 120 baht. So quick, it was like, okay, there they are. I definitely thought this would take longer for some reason. So now I have an hour free. I want to see if I want to go to the canyon or not. The weather isn't too bad, even though it's burning season, like, you can still see. We'll see. Okay, so I currently am walking up to Pai Canyon. The views were so beautiful, even with burning season. Actually, this is not a good idea to be talking and walking.
The view from the canyon was so beautiful, even though it was a little covered because of burning season. Obviously, I think not going there during burning season would have been better, but I still felt that Pai wasn't really my thing, which is why I only stayed for 2 nights there, and I think my doubts were kind of true on that one. It's always better to see it for yourself, of course. Obviously, this is only my opinion, but the vibe there with all the travelers wasn't my thing at all. I think it was more party, and I wasn't feeling that. So I was ready to leave the next day. But guess what?
Hey guys, so I missed my bus to go to Pai this morning. Not Pai, to fucking leave Pai to go to Chiang Rai. I missed it, and so then basically like chaos happened because there was no other bus to go to Chiang Rai for the day because they all leave kind of early. So the only other solution was to go to Chiang Mai again, which annoyed me because I already booked like a hostel in Chiang Rai and I already lost my like money for the bus ticket this morning. So I started looking for the tickets to Chiang Mai. They were all booked, so that was pretty annoying. But after like walking down the walking street, I found the company that is just not one of the popular ones, but they made me pay like 800 baht to go to Chiang Rai. Honestly, like I just want to leave, so I will do it. So I'm so excited because we're going to Chiang Rai and the plans haven't changed. As soon as I get to Chiang Rai, I have to check for the slow boats to Laos. I didn't want to add another day in Chiang Rai, so yeah, this is just perfect.
Guys, I was just so happy that I was leaving Pai. I truly didn't want to stay another day in the city. It would have messed up my plans. So I'm so happy that I found another way to get there, because for a second I thought I was stuck.
Hey guys, we finally arrived in Chiang Rai. Oh my god, I'm finally in Chiang Rai. 6 hours later, I'm in Chiang Rai. I was like so tired of it the last 2 hours. I was like, I just want to arrive and be done with it. But yeah, I'm so grateful that I arrived here and that I arrived here today, most importantly. Right now I just want to get to the hostel. I'm looking to the hostel and then start planning what I want to do. I'm trying to go to the night market.
Has on inside is good. You can do that with.
Smoothie, mango, and passion fruit. Okay, this is the dish for tonight. It costed 50 baht. It looks delicious, it smells delicious. Let's try it. It is a little spicy. It's very spicy. But it is really good. Thing like I asked for a pad Khao. It is really good, honestly.
Because of the whole bus mishap, my time in Chiang Rai was quite short, but I made the most out of it. I met up with a friend that I met in Pai, and it was so much fun. We visited all of the temples, and oh my god, these temples were so beautiful. The architecture was just so different from anything that I had seen before, and they were truly gorgeous. I really enjoyed that day. We grabbed Thai milk tea before going to the last temple, and it was such a fun day, and I really enjoyed being able to meet her again in this city. I can't believe that this is already the end of my time in Thailand. It flew by so fast, and I'm so grateful to have been here and to have discovered culture. I absolutely love the north. Next, I'll be heading to Laos for a new chapter of adventures. I'm taking the slow boats to get there, and I can't wait for you to see that vlog. This is gonna be the end of today's vlog. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel diaries, and I'll see you in Laos. Bye!